Alright, it is raining. And when I'm forced to sit in my car, when I got nowhere really else to go, I get a little problems with sitting too much. Excessive sitting. I need to do little exercises to help alleviate that. A lot of them involve laying down. I was gonna make videos in the past about waking up, exercises for waking up, but I really don't get into that habit a whole lot. I think it might be more of a matter of like rainy days like this where I'm just stuck inside. And I was thinking that since I feel a lot of cracking in my upper back, when I just simply pull on my knees, just a simple pull, I don't know if that shows okay, but I'll just sit here and kind of like do rows. It's more static, but just to exaggerate the movement, I'll sit here and just pull back on my knees. I guess I could pull from the outside or the inside. I've been preferring the inside, but I'll pull, and I feel cracking in my upper back, which indicates to me I can't do enough of this. This is something that's probably good for me. Something that'll maybe lead to no cracking in the future. I'd rather have cracking at this point, just to see what it feels like. I'd rather have cracking happen when I'm pushing forward, because I'm constantly hunched over and in a bad posture all the time. So doing this is something that I think I need to make a habit out of. On top of my split step lunge exercises that I really love doing. This doesn't bring out the winds like the lunges do, but it brings out the crack. It brings out a little bit of tension relief. So I'll just work out the tension using my knees. This is part of my life where I'm grabbing my knees more often and making more use of them as part of like exercise. And I feel it right there. I'm just pulling. I feel it in my I have a bad upper back anyway, but I think anybody could feel this this tension. It's kind of like, you know, doing CrossFit or something with rows or something. Feel it in the back. Just a simple, while I'm sitting here type of exercise. Tighten up that back. And then I've been playing with ideas with holding my feet. I guess, yeah, holding the knee. This is more for laying down. But holding the knee and twisting. Can do it sitting, of course. Can do the twisting. So I'm just twisting with one arm. Works the glutes a little bit on the outside of the glutes. Tightens things up, which I kind of need, because I can stretch it too. I've been playing around with the idea of just curling my own feet as well. But I mean, once again, this is stuff that I would do laying down a lot, but it can be done like this. Just, I'm feeling a lot of tension in my bicep doing this, just curling my foot. So that can't be a bad thing. Plus, I'm stretching out my glutes too. I'm not really doing it to stretch out my glutes so much. I'm doing it more to tighten up the bicep, because I don't believe I work out the bicep enough. So it's this kind of body weight type of exercise while sitting here. It's giving a little rewarding effect. Especially, it's better than just sitting here and not doing anything. I'm keeping the tensions going, reminding my body that it needs to keep building muscle and not letting it go to waste. But before I was doing the foot curls, I was playing with my mortar and pestle. This is the pestle, and I just cleaned it out. I clean it out whenever I can. Usually it's gotta be before crushing my peanuts, before crushing my oats, raisins. I crush a lot. I really enjoy the crushed foods. Crushed foods are a class on their own. But I was doing this, just kind of throwing it up for a little exercise, and I was feeling that. You know, you're stuck inside and you're living in your car. You got to find ways to try to work out the energy if you got it. If you got energy, you don't suppress it. You got to use it. And there's kind of small ways you can do it. I guess this is something new. Play with a little twist as I throw it in the air. This is a dangerous exercise. Yeah, I almost hit my computer on that one. But it's rewarding too, just tossing it up a little bit. Because that's, when it falls down, it feels like it's heavier in a little bit. I didn't really think to spin it though. Spin it in the air. And I generally have pretty good control until I get tired. But I've learned to control handling weights in the weight room. So this is very familiar territory for me. Lifting weights, lifting while I'm sitting in the driver's seat. I'm feeling it. I like this thing. It weighs down my car, and I kind of think the back tire is losing air a little faster. Just with a little extra weight in here like this. I think it's like maybe 20 or 25 pounds. This is a pound or two extra. A good weight. Feeling it. Feeling that, you know, the blood flow to the biceps a little bit. It's not a lot of weight. Just mildly rewarding. But I try to do a variety of things that just keep the muscles tense and work on that variety. The twisting, really getting that core is very beneficial, and just working the glutes has really improved things, because for many years I was struggling with irritated tailbone, and skin was like so much chafing on the tailbone. The skin was breaking. I was bleeding. I was just having pains in the tailbone, and I had no great solution for it for many years. But now I know it's weak glutes. You can't be ashamed to work them glutes, because when you're sitting too much, you're gonna have a lot of different problems. I was getting tailbone issues, which I don't so much anymore. I gotta keep the glutes strong, that way my tailbone doesn't get painful just to sit. And it's a me problem in a lot of ways, because I'm a heavier person. Lighter people's bones can handle their weights better. When you're heavier though, yeah, you want to develop more cushion, and just getting fat I don't think is a great idea. I think trying to build back that muscle. So I'm actually building the muscle back. And I mean, these are problems I've developed after I left the gym. When I stopped going to the gym, I just had so much trouble trying to figure out what to do to overcome the weaknesses that I was developing, that I would easily solve and just work through at the gym. Just go and to another machine station and work out. I had to figure things out outside of the gym now, and I'm not saying that I'm at the gym, my old gym self, physically, but at least for the aches and pains in a lot of ways, I think I figured out a lot of what I could do as the alternative exercises to to overcome things that the gym could have helped prevent. And just pulling on my knees, this is one of them.